Who's heard of RAD? Who's heard of RAD? R-A-D, RAD, RAD. Anyone?
Like being a rad dad?
Rad bad, yeah. Read the rad bad. RAD.
Reticular activating.
Good.
Something.
Anyone else? I'm looking for something a little bit different. Anyone else? RAD. All right. So anyone out there, RAD?
How about research and development? Yeah.
I love, Aletha, you come up with some awesome stuff. Gosh, that is amazing. I'm going to write that down, but that's not the RAD I'm looking for. You ready? Here's the RAD I'm looking for. I want to share this with you guys because I cannot take any credit for anything that's going to happen on this call today. I promise you, I ripped it off and I duplicated it. Okay? I ripped it off.
That's it. Rip off and duplicate. Yes.
That's it. Rip off and duplicate. So what we're going to accomplish on this call today is to get leads. Who here on this call would like to get a lead or two or three or four on this call today, just by being on this call? Kara, welcome. Look at Kara. She's amazing. We love her. She's already brought people into the organization. Just joined us yesterday from a great company, just seeing a different model. So if anybody needs someone out in Alabama or Tennessee, Kara's your girl. So welcome, Kara. All right. So rip off and duplicate. That's exactly what I'm going to do today. I rip something off someone else, but I asked their permission. They gave me permission. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to teach on this 5-6 times a year. It's going to be a very lengthy class. Oh, there's Red. There's Red. You just boogerhead. The topic, right? The topic. All right, here we go. So another thing I'm going to rip off and duplicate is something I talk about often is CACC. CACC. Contacts plus appointments plus contracts equals closings. Here's the thing, you got to do it in that order though. You have to do it in that order. Contacts plus appointments plus contracts will equal closings. All right. So with that being said, what is the number one job that our job description is? What's our number one job? What's the one thing that we need to do every single day consistently and persistently to succeed in our business? What is it?
Lead generate.
There it is. Lead generation. If you choose not to lead generate, I'm telling you right now, find something to lead generate for. We're going to go through these 101 ways to lead generate in real estate. And this book is from Gene Frederick. Gene Frederick, one of our board of directors, wrote this book, and he's been in the industry for a very long time. He used to own multiple offices with Keller Williams. He was the #1 recruiter with Keller Williams. He was an amazing salesperson, and he never did paperwork. And he talks about making contacts, right? So we're going to go through that. So I'm going to share my screen, and then I'm going to stop in about 10 minutes. And I'm going to stop and pause for 1 minute. And I'm going to ask you guys to do something. Okay? Are you guys all prepared to do that? We have 82 people on the call. I suspect that more than half will do it. The other half may not. But if you're driving, you may not be able to do it. All right, here we go. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to get moving. All right. All right, so here's the PowerPoint. And guys, I want you to know 101 ways to lead generate in real estate. Get the book. I don't know. Gene told me it's probably $6 or $7. I'm trying to get the PDF of it. And when I get the PDF of it, I'll share it off to all you guys. He wants every one of us to have this. All right. So Gene wrote this book because he knew a lot of agents are struggling to lead generate. Do you struggle to lead generate? You don't know where to start. Some of us that are new to the business, or some of us who've been seasoned in the business, still don't know what to do or where to start. All right. You need a game plan. Want proven ways to get new business. Here's the thing. You're going to get something out of this book today where it's going to help you lead generate. I'm going to skip through a few pages because it's relevant to his granddaughter, not to my granddaughter. Okay. All right. So that's his granddaughter, Ava. The Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell. He describes three very special types of people. The connector, So Gene talks about this all the time. You got to be a connector. Connectors are people who, with a very special gift of bringing people together. Hey, you need insurance? I know Ali. Hey, you need a mortgage? I know blah, blah, blah. Hey, you need a home inspection? Okay, here's 3 people. Be a connector. The more people you connect, the more opportunity you get to ask for, hey, who do you know looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate? Be a connector at all times. Restaurants, car industries, be a connector, okay? I don't, hold on a second here. Let me get back to my slides. I'm trying to figure this out. Hold on a second here. Okay. What happened here? The Maven. A Maven is a person who has information on a lot of different people, products, prices, or places. Who's your specialist in the area? Who has the full knowledge of everything? You get the connectors with the Mavens, and before you know it, you're getting a lot of business, okay? All right, so the salespeople. Mavens are data banks. They provide the message. Connectors are social glue. They spread it. But there are a select group of people, which are salespeople, with the skills to persuade us when we are unconvinced of what we are hearing. They make you feel comfortable with your decision. You know, I was reading my daily reader today, and it says, spend today listening to others and letting them impress you. Don't go out there and try to impress people by, hey, I'm with EXP and I'm a great salesperson, blah, blah, blah. Listen to their needs, and they're going to listen to your desire to help them. See, what we do is we rush into an appointment and tell them how great we are versus, hey, what's important to you? Listen to the consumer, listen to what they have to say, and then you'll be able to earn the business. All right, moving forward. I'm going to go right to this. Okay, so guys, I'm going to go really fast because there's 101 ways in here, but I don't want to lose anyone. Take whatever is good for you and take notes on that and work with that. Okay. Why is no sphere of influence in the book? The reason he doesn't have sphere of influence in this book is this: the people you know, you should already made contact with. They already know what you do. It's your responsibility to follow up with them on a regular basis and keep in touch with them, keep them close. Okay. So our sphere of influence are the people we neglect the most because we go, we don't want to bother them. We don't want to pressure them. We don't want blah, 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 blah. But then when they go and list with someone else or buy with someone else, you're all upset. That's your responsibility. Don't be upset or frustrated with anyone that buys or sells through anybody else. Go look in the mirror and go, what did I do not to earn that opportunity? Okay. So moving right along here. What's a bucket? A planned strategy for generating real estate leads consistently. So what is your bucket? So when I was selling real estate full time, which my wife does it now, I built amazing database. Guess what from? First, I started off with a phone book. And second, I started calling for sale by owners and expireds. That's how I built my bucket. Every day, hang up on me, yell at me. Doesn't matter. I don't take it personal. They don't know me. And by the way, there was 6 of us, I believe, in one room, and George Philback was one of them, and we all made calls. And guess what we didn't have? We didn't have headsets. Okay? Oh my gosh, someone's watching me. So what? Guys, do it. Find a bucket, lead generate, and make it work for you. Okay. All right. So you guys ready for the minute pause? All right, here's what I want you to do. And it works, guys. It just trust me, it works. So what I would like you to do is I would like you to post on social media, Instagram, wherever it is, that hashtag thing or that # thing, whatever it is. I want you to post, I'm in a contest and I need a lead. Do you know anybody looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate anywhere in the United States? Post that to your social media. And by the end of this call, I want you to look at it and I want everyone to share how many leads you got. Okay? So, or text 10 people. So go ahead. We're going to take 1 minute pause. I'm going to time it. Go ahead and do it. And then we're going to have complete silence. So I'm not saying a word for 60 seconds. That's going to be hard for me, but I'm going to mute my computer to make sure I don't say anything.
Tom, we're just asking if you know anybody that's buying a house or selling anywhere in the United States.
I'm in a contest, and I'm in a contest, and I need a lead. I need someone who's looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. Please help me. Hey, Tiffany, can you mute everyone? All right, we got through that. Now, those of you who are still doing it, keep going forward. I'm gonna keep moving along because we want to make sure we get through this. Okay. Those of you who did not do this little exercise, you may be missing the opportunity. But if you're driving, you didn't miss the opportunity. Wait till you stop your car. Okay. All right. So Gene did this exercise in that room on a Saturday. There was over 200 leads in that group. Over 200 real estate leads that came in just by him doing that one exercise. Okay. Not to him, to everyone in the room. They sent it out and there was over 200 leads. There was one person that put it on the social media and I think it was crazy. I don't know, 33 leads or something like that there. All right, here we go. 101 ways to lead generate. We're done with our break. Garage sales. Guys, if you see a garage sale or an estate sale, stop. Here's the good thing. Hey, by the way, if you need any help getting this stuff to somewhere, I'd be more than willing to help you. I got a truck. My friend Ian has a moving truck, and he can actually let you use that truck if you like to bring all this stuff to Goodwill. And by the way, it says sell with me and whatever. It has all his advertising on there. Stop at a garage sale and ask them, oh my gosh, are you moving? Garage sales are amazing opportunities. They're looking to get rid of stuff because they're either going to move or they're just looking to just declutter the home. And it might be a good deal for you. Car dealers. Guys, I used to bring Krispy Kreme donuts to the car sales meetings. Bring 24 Krispy Kreme donuts to every single car meeting, and I take my business card to the top of it, and I had tons of leads from car dealers. Car salesmen, they're going to buy, and guess what? They're interacting with tons of people. Guy, hey, Jake, I'm going to refer everyone to John Hall Chevrolet. If you know anybody looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, please refer them to me. And it works. Furniture salespeople. Russ Murray, he works at Rooms to Go. When people are going to look at furniture, they're either going there because they're getting rid of old stuff and buying new stuff, or they're moving and they're getting new furniture for the new place. Do you have relationships with furniture salespeople? Airlines. Oh my gosh. Every time you fly, do you know who you're sitting next to? Speak to everyone. You never, ever know who you're going to run into. Someone may be buying or selling in another state, another country, wherever it may be. You can get referrals. Wear your name tag. Local schools have kids, have the network. So you can put up banners at schools. You can do school functions. You can do a teacher appreciation day, whatever it may be. All your local schools. My daughter helped us, and Ali was part of this. She came home and said, Mom and Dad, Sophie's going to be homeless. I'm like, what are you talking about? Sophie's parents do very well financially. So I called them. Oh yeah, we're looking to sell our house and get a bigger one. Guys, that was like 1.3 million because we double-sided the sale of their home. PTAs. Who's part of the PTA? You know, Gene Frederick told the story of how he was the only male part of the PTA, and it was all females in there. Men are not getting involved like they should in the PTAs or the schools. Guys, do it, okay? If that works for you. Join the band booster club, choir, band booster club, whatever your local booster clubs, your chamber of commerce, teachers, principals. Gosh, if you went to the principal and took them out for lunch once a month as a, hey, thank you, or whatever it may be, they're going to refer you business. Who's out there reaching out to teachers, principals, networking with them? Homeowners Association, HOAs, guys, the best way to farm a community. You ready? You go to an HOA meeting in your own community and say, hey, I want to send out all the newsletters. I'll prepare them and send them out, but I'd like to put my business logo on there. Are you okay with that? By the way, that was a Jenny Weimer who grew a business to almost $400 million in sales last year by her foundation started with that. So your HOA associations, are you attending those? Are you aware of who's part of those? Personal, local sports clubs. So if you have a personal interest in something, now Red, I know you were a coach with, was it basketball?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So are you getting involved in the local sports clubs in the area, the YMCA, whatever it may be, all those parents, all those people that work there?
Yeah. Right? I've actually talked to the athletic directors at 3 schools right around me and the one my daughters play at.
Absolutely.
About putting a banner up on the football field. I was actually at Dr. Phillips yesterday and saw Bobby Baldor's banner in their gym.
There you go. So Jim, personal trainers. And by the way, Kara's here because Justin White used to work for Embry-Riddle and they have a really good relationship, and she trusted him and seen the opportunity with this model. You never know who may follow you to the company as well. The gym, personal trainers. There's a guy in our local gym. He gives out all his t-shirts to everyone. It says O'Brien Real Estate. He does phenomenal. That's his lead generation. He's there for 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening, handing out t-shirts and working out. Personal trainers. Country clubs. Are you a member of a country club? You know, I live in a country club community and I never go. But if I did, I'd probably be meeting quite a few people. Are you missing the opportunity to live in a great community where there's a country club and you're not even involved? Apartment pool areas. So this was funny. So Gene says he used to take his granddaughter to the pool, local apartment pools, you know, and he'd enter the pool, hang out and talk to the people in the apartments. Here's the thing, guys. Apartment complexes, if you can get the mail-in addresses for the whole apartment complex, why renting versus owning, something like that there, do it, okay? It's a great opportunity to earn business. People that are paying rent, there's an apartment complex right down the road from me, less than about 500 feet. For a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, it's $1,900 a month. They could buy a $350,000, $400,000 home for about that. Okay, so apartment communities, city holiday celebrations. Are you doing floats? Are you participating in having banners set up? Whatever it may be, having a booth set up. You know, get a stand, a booth to, you know, if they're having a carnival. Whole Foods. Yeah, it's a store. Are you walking through there talking to people about, hey, you know, just start a conversation, you know? People that take care of that are eating well, take care of themselves, and probably have nice things. Who knows? I don't know. But Whole Foods, nursing homes, assisted living. You know, there was a time we went by there and we used to bring roses to all the people in the nursing home. You know, they may own property, their families, whatever it is. Are you out there in those nursing home, assisted living? Some of us are past nurses, doctors, whatever it may be. It might be an opportunity either to volunteer. Poker, bunco parties. College alumni associations. That is massive. The alumni, they live all different areas of the country. Or the world. Are you staying engaged with your alumni? Singles organizations. I don't know. If you're married and go to the singles organization, you never might pair two people up, be a connector. They each need to sell and then buy together. Who knows? Local cleaners. So when I go into the local cleaners, there's about 50 business cards there. I don't put my business cards there. I let the lady know at the front counter. I tip them. Who tips their cleaners? No one does. I do. I do. And then they actually do a special thing for me. They bag each shirt individually. Starbucks, local coffee shops. Here's a huge one, guys. Imagine taking $100 and telling the cashier, I'm going to sit over here and I'm going to buy coffees for everyone that comes through up to $100 and just let them know compliments of me. It's an idea. Hey, it's less than sending out, it's less than paying $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 a month for Zillow. Okay. Local coffee shops, doctors. When you go to a doctor's appointment, are you asking them for, are you talking about real estate? People in the, in the waiting room, place of worship. We've gotten a lot of business from our church. Building relationships. Your personal hobby. What is your hobby? If you have a hobby and there's someone else with the same hobby, why are you not engaging with them at a high level? If you love to kayak or row, are you joining those groups? Are you talking about business? Are you wearing your logo? Door knocking. I know it's not for everyone, but it works. It's opportunity. It's opportunity to build your database. There's door knocking scripts. Inside of the Icon GPS, there's a whole script booklet on everything that I'm talking about here right now. So it's a script booklet, door knocking scripts, for sale by owner scripts, sphere of influence scripts. There's every kind of script you can imagine. Cold calling, for sale by owners and expireds. I don't call it cold calling. That's warm calling. They want to sell. They're asking for you guys to call them and help them. Where do you get the for sale by owners and expireds? Go to Zillow, go to get the Regus, and it'll provide you all the names, numbers. Your local mall, talking to all the people that work, the salespeople. Thank you for being so kind. Here's my card. Do you know anybody looking to buy or sell? Horse shows, car shows, hospitals, local ice cream shops, Dairy Queen, wherever it is. Sit over there and buy ice creams. I don't know. Talk to people. They're happy. If they're eating ice cream, they're happy. They're smiling. You don't see anybody really upset about eating ice cream unless it's a little kid that got the wrong flavor and doesn't want it and wants something else, and you tell them no. Goodwill. So the story I heard about Goodwill is people that are dropping off stuff are decluttering because they may want to sell. Program your Goodwill guy to say, hey, you know, are you dropping this off because you're looking to buy or sell a home? And then they give you a number. It works. Haircut, nail salon. Are you interacting with them at a higher enough level? Blood banks. I donate blood 3 to 4 times a year. Are you asking them, hey, do you know anybody looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate? That's who we are. We're not bothering people. People love to talk about real estate. Play golf. Do you know the biggest transactions business-wise have been done on a golf course? Banks, your banker, the tellers, the people in the banks. Are you bringing them cookies? Are you bringing them things to say, hey, thank you for being here? Gas stations, local classes you're interested in, the board of realtors. You know, a lot of agents are getting out of the business. Are you getting business from them as referrals? Local classes you're interested in. Mortgage lenders. If your mortgage lender isn't giving you leads, go find a new mortgage lender, period. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't give leads because I got all these agents I work with. Okay, great. You got to go find more agents because I'm not working with you. I'm not asking you to give me every lead, but I'm giving you 10 a year and you've given me a big fat 0. Goodbye, I'm going somewhere else. If they're not being a partner for you, go find someone else. Title companies, inspectors, appraisers, I get business. We get business from all of them. We don't get all their business, but we get business from them. If not, I'm not doing business with them. Moving companies. This is a moving truck. Ian Anderson has a moving truck. He made an investment and has that. He's gotten business from it. It's already paid for itself the first year. Divorce attorneys. If you build relationships with divorce attorneys, they're selling that home because the court's going to end up ordering it to be sold. And guess what? They each both have to buy. So you can potentially get 3 sales. Divorce bankruptcy judges, attorneys. Marriage counselors. Marriage counselors. Whatever they're being counseled on, they may want to sell that house because it's got bad memories there. Who knows? Whatever it is. Relocation companies. Are you taking the relocation classes that EXP provides for free? Are you getting certified in there? If not, get in there and get it done. New home builder reps. I got my buddy Jeff Moore on speed dial in here. I get leads, all kinds of leads from Jeff all the time. Build a relationship with your new home builders. Builders small and large. HUD VA foreclosures. Bank short sales. We don't see many of those anymore. I'm not going to dig into those right now because you may see some in the near future. Other real estate agents around the country, around the state, they're going to refer you business. Are you staying in contact with real estate agents as your #1 priority? Commercial agents. Commercial agents don't want to sell residential. And you shouldn't be selling commercial if you don't know what you're doing. So have a relationship there. Investor seminars, huge. Apartment reps, leasing agents, international real estate agents, huge opportunity. CPAs, your accountant. State brokers, your internal company, broker and staff, company trainings and meetings. Yesterday, I did a training class in the world. 2 agents exchange referrals just from being in that class. Financial planner, who's your financial planner, or do you know any? They know people with the money. Stockbrokers, professional buildings, Regus, shared office space. We have free membership to Regus. Are you spending time in there? There's a lot of business professionals going in and out of there. You may be able to build relationships. Hotels, are you asking when you're being checked in? Are you asking the bellman, the valet? Rental car companies. Uber, Lyft, taxis. Are you asking them drivers, hey, do you know anybody looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate? They're all talking to their Uber and Lyft drivers. Blogging. There's many of you on this call that are awesome bloggers. I can barely write my name. So if you're blogging and it's bringing you business, awesome. Facebook, tons of people on Facebook. If you're not utilizing your Facebook as an opportunity, you got to do it. And if you don't know what you're doing to get leads, get someone who's doing it at a very high level. Jessica Baskey's, get with her. Hey, how are you attracting buyers and sellers through Facebook? Find out. Instagram, that's that # company. Pinterest, Twitter, National Association of Realtors, State Association of Realtors. If you go to these events, build relationships with the agents, get referrals. Any designations. There's a lady that I used to work with, Diane Curvin. She had more designations. She couldn't even fit them on their email. It was like all the way down. She received a ton of referral business from all her designations, senior designation, relocation designation, all those. Realtor seminars, wedding conventions. Gosh. Open houses. It's massive opportunity. Max Warlord built his business off of open houses. If they don't work, they don't work because you didn't do it right. But if it's not your thing, don't do them. Just don't do it because you're like, oh, I guess I'll do an open house, put a sign up there, nobody came by. That's your fault. Okay. Networking groups, BNI, master networks, tons of opportunities there. Ask for the business. Billboards. What kind of billboards are you using? Is it by putting signs up at the schools, doing the school donations and have banners put up? Local sports events. That's considered billboard. Local newspapers. Local magazines. Theaters. Some people do advertising in theaters on the big screen. It works. It's expensive. I don't advise you to go and do that if you're brand new. Local TV. George used to be on TV. I used to get I just like, George, man, you're the best on TV. And I thought he did okay. He wasn't the best, but guess who got all those referrals in this particular area? I did. I just talked him up. Local radio. He also did radio. You guys understand that that's expensive, but don't go in and make that investment unless you're going to make it work. Local brand, everything. It's your brand. Restaurants, tip them. You know, if you tip your waitress, even if you get poor service, tip them, over tip them. Leave a business card. Say thank you. Maybe they're having a bad day. Charities. What are the charities you're involved in? Get involved in certain charities. If you're not involved in a charity, do something for a charity, whoever is local. Teach agent classes. Whatever you're not great at, come call me and say, Tom, I want to learn more how to lead generate through scripts and dialogue. And I'm going to say, great, here's some scripts and dialogue. Go teach a class on it. When you teach it, you learn it. Wi-Fi advertising. Farm an area. Guys, if you're going to farm an area, minimum 6 months investment. Do not quit after month 1. Make a commitment. Teaching classes for clients at their companies. You know, anything that you can teach at the class, how to buy homes, first-time home buyers, whatever it may be at certain companies. Learn how to do business planning. You can do business planning for companies. I do it for mortgage companies, title companies. I do all kinds of business planning for other companies. Networking businesses, network organizations. I love networking things because you're going to grow your business. Sponsor sports clubs. Move-in parties. Guys, the biggest opportunity that's not being taken. Here's a quick scenario. 7 Levels of Communication, Michael Mayer. Get the book. Inside the book, he talks about, I sell a home to Red. In the next 30 days, you're going to want to do a housewarming party.
We're just not talking.
Give me all the names and numbers of everyone you like to attend. I'm going to take care of that for you as a housewarming gift. And then I have their names, numbers, emails, addresses of all the people. I'm doing the invites. I got my title company and lender helping me out. When they show up, I'm there. I'm welcoming them to come in. We have our advertiser, our marketing there, and we have it cleaned up. And by the way, we just earned all those people into our database. Great opportunity there. Before market preview parties. Hey, invite a bunch of people in a certain neighborhood. If you're going to list a home, invite 10, 20, or 100 people in the local community to come and see it. Hey, I'm putting a house on the market in your neighborhood. It goes on the market on Saturday. I'm doing a preview party on Thursday evening with cocktails and hors d'oeuvres. Would you be able to make it and come by and see the home? They're going to know someone that wants to move in the community. Last one, rattlesnake removal. That's not my thing. Gene told a story about this guy. He actually is a rattlesnake remover in Texas, and he relocates these things. And he's a realtor, and he gets tons of business. And by the way, that's a rattlesnake right there. You see the tail, and he relocated it. That's our 101 ways to lead generate. But how about one more story? I'm not sure if Flying Sophia is the story we want to talk about. That's his story about how he helped his granddaughter fly, you know, in her mind flying. All right, that's it. Now, interactive. Who got leads? Anyone want to share that by making that post on Facebook or text, they got a lead? 80 people on the call, there's leads out there. Don Wild, it's 101 ways to lead generate in real estate by Gene Frederick. Okay. All right. Anyone, leads, come on.
I'm using my seminar on the 23rd to generate leads. I'm passing out my flyers to the people you say, like the different stores. And I didn't think about the car dealerships. You said that. So I'm going out today, and I guess I'll go by there as well. But I've been using, like, I have, I know I'm out of breath from working. I have me and the loan officer at New American Funding. We're having a first-time buyer seminar on January 23rd at 2 o'clock. It's on a Sunday from like 2 to 3:30. So I am doing my thing this year.
Get it done.
Yeah. But thanks for that tip about the car dealership.
There you go. Joey McGregor, 2 Facebook leads. By the way, Joey, I have a ton of family and friends up there in Rhode Island and Massachusetts area. I shared off your post a couple of times and told them to reach out to you if they needed any real estate needs.
Thanks, Tom. I appreciate that.
So 2 Facebook leads already. Joe McGregor, thank you for sharing that. All right. Ahas. And what did you get out of it? What action plan will you take? It's not for everyone. Oh, there's Claire. I love Claire. Claire, do not be looking at the camera if you're driving and using.
I'm at a stoplight.
All right.
Okay, so just so that I am clear, and something that has brought an aha to me to this call is if you do what you normally do and you switch it from E to P, then you know what? In normal organic conversations, you will get referrals, get leads. And I know that I spoke earlier this week in an after party. I was like, look, y'all, if you're in the grocery store, don't pick the shortest line, pick the longest line. It takes about 5-10 extra minutes, but then you're having conversations. And then you're live role playing and getting those scripts down and actually pouring into their lives. So this 101 ways is in my mind, making sure that not just at the grocery store, but even when I'm at the doctor or the gas station, just being purposeful in my conversations and pouring into their lives, correct?
100%. Hey guys, you know what? I wish there was no drive-thrus. Because my wife and my daughter want to go through drive-thrus, and I hate going through a drive-thru. I mess the order up and everything else. And by the way, I like going inside and talking to every single person in line. You know, my wife and my daughter always go, "Why do you have to talk to everyone?" I don't know. I can't be quiet. I don't even know what I say half the time. I'm just engaging in a conversation. Memorabilia, keychains, shirts, sport. I always look for sports stuff on people, and then I talk about their team. And then I go, by the way, I'm a Patriots fan. You probably don't like me because we always win and you guys always lose. No. Anyway, whatever it is, go inside the store. Do not go through the drive-thru. You're not in a rush to get in the line. You may get a lead. You know, I went into Dunkin' Donuts once and I said, man, the weather's beautiful out here. He goes, it's so darn hot. I hate it here. I just moved down from New York and I'm going back. I said, fantastic. When are you leaving? And I love the opportunity to help you sell your home. We did work with them. This was about 4 years ago. I wasn't even selling real estate. I was running the company and my wife got the lead. So there you go.
Tom, can I share my aha?
Yeah, aha. Come on. I love I love what you put up there too. Tony's the best note taker and feedback person ever. I swear. He's awesome.
Over the last 10 years, probably a dozen or two times, I went into establishments and gave out $5 gift cards. Just to say hello, pass my card, but it was a little awkward. So what you were saying today about the free coffee, it could be free coffee, free ice cream, free tacos on Tuesday. It could be anything. If you partner with an office, with a storefront, and you make the deal with them like every other Tuesday, whatever it is, every Tuesday, you're going to give away 50 free tacos. Have them allow you to make A-frame sign with your logo on their logo, free tacos, and also get them to put a nice big sticker in their window, free tacos between 4:30 and 5:30 on Tuesday with your logo on the window. Come on, guys. That's $100. If you did a different place every day, 5 days a week, it would be about $2,100 a month. And you would be serving 50, let's say 33, let's say average of $3 per item that you're giving away, 165 people, 650 people a month you're giving free stuff away. And all week long, all month long, every day you'd have signs in 5 different local locations where they know you're the guy that gives stuff away. I created a YouTube channel, but I haven't really worked it. It's called Giving Shit Away Every Day. And I really think I'm going to master this now, Tom, because of this call. Dude, you are on fire. I'm glad that you borrowed this from Gene. I can't wait to order the book. Money, bud. You were on fire.
I didn't borrow it. first of all, I said, Gene, I'm going to use this. And he says, fantastic. I ripped it off. I was going to use it anyway, even if he told me I couldn't.
What do you think of the idea with A-frame signs where it's out there?
I love it, man. You know, that's a great thing that Tony brought up. There's a lady up in Jacksonville, love her to death. She's one of the most amazing individuals. And she does Taco Tuesdays by Rocco's Tacos, right, Claire? She does Taco Tuesday for our clients at a place called Rocco's Tacos, and her last name's Rocco. I believe that's what it is. And her business is, I can't even explain to you, within 5 years, she went from 0 to, I think she did 140 million last year. Guys.
Do you know who the #1 YouTube influencer in the world is?
I have no idea.
His name is Mr. Beast. And all he does is give stuff away.
That's right.
Millions of dollars away, and he makes tens and hundreds of millions doing it. So, Tom, thank you so much, bud.
I appreciate you, Tony. Anyone else on the call? Ahas, any more leads? Anybody get any more leads? That's what I want to hear. I want to hear someone got a lead. A bunch of people got some likes. Here's the thing. The likes are good too. Hey, I noticed you liked my post. By the way, do you know anybody looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate? If you have their number, call them. There's a reason they liked it. They want to support you. You know, we overthink things. We overthink it. It's very, very basic. Okay. We don't have to be over creative. That 101 ways is an opportunity right there to dig in to what you love doing and do it well and get leads from it. Yeah.
Do you remember Steve Pugh mentioned yesterday, it was a Tony Robbins thing with the marbles, like, yeah, so 5 marbles in the pocket, and it's just a reminder to talk to people. And then when you talk to somebody, move a marble. Yeah. You know more about that?
Yeah. So I used to have poker chips on my desk, and I'd have to move it from left to the right. My coach challenged me to move my poker chips from the left side of the table to the right side of the table. And before I could leave my office, I had to have all my poker chips on the right side. So what Steve Pugh did, this is a Tony Robbins exercise they do, is how many contacts do you need to make a day to earn your goal? And whatever that is it 20? So put 20 marbles in one pocket, and every time you get a contact, you move that contact over to the other pocket. Okay. So if you go home with a pocket full of marbles in the left pocket, you didn't do your job. You got explaining to do. So that's what he was talking about. Are you moving your marbles? Are you making your contacts? It's just a psychological system to help you stay on track. That's all it is. How many contacts did you make today? You know, if I don't have a tracking system, I don't know. I can't, when I'm coaching someone and I say, hey, how many contacts you making the last week? All right, you don't know. You didn't track it. Because if you knew it, you'd be on top and you'd say 20, 100, 50, whatever it may be. We have to be purposeful. Like Claire said, are we moving from E to P? Are we being purposeful? All right, 2. All right, anybody else with more leads?
Tom, I just wanted to tell you that even though this wasn't your original material, that your presentation is awesome. Really love it. And to reinforce something you said about just asking anyone you support for business. I mean, I asked my orthopedic surgeon this year. You know, that was really hard for me to come out of that shell and go into that territory. But, you know, went to a brand new restaurant last night, asked to talk to the manager, asked him if he relocated yet. Just, you know, all the things you can do for people you support, they should also support you. So that's a great idea for leads.
100%. If you have a relationship with a lender, title, or all these people, and you're referring them tons of business and you're getting nothing back, let me introduce you to someone who will, right? Karen, you're a real estate instructor, correct?
Yes.
You teach this, right? How many people go through your real estate course and end up failing? They didn't fail. They just ended up with the wrong group of people that didn't help them see what they need to see to succeed in this business. Nobody deserves to fail in real estate. Everyone deserves the opportunity to succeed, and they can if they do things that fits them, right? Who do you have to become to earn what you want to earn? You might have to make some changes. You're going to be uncomfortable. But you know what?
Just keeping in touch with students, keeping in touch with people that were in your class when you got your license. Those are all great resources for leads. So maybe they got a license and didn't want to do real estate. I'm getting a $900,000 listing this month from a student who got his license but doesn't want to practice real estate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay in contact with everyone. That's what our job is. Yes.
I want to bounce off of what she just said and let people know when you're getting out of your comfort zone and you're speaking to people that you feel may be a little outside of your range, like your surgeons, and financial advisors, here is a script that I use. And it goes like this. Hey, I'm in real estate. Who handles your real estate portfolio? Wow. Okay. If they give you a name, say, do you mind forwarding me their contacts? Because I know that you are busy. When I am doing dealings with other investors, we always like to stay in contact with each other for great deals that come through for you. Fair enough?
Why wouldn't they? That's awesome.
I closed $2.5 million off of that actual script.
Who handles your investment portfolio? So when I get a deal,
who handles your real estate portfolio? And if they say who it is or not, because you're using different vernacular and you don't want to bother them in their day. You want to talk to who their professional is. And if they don't have one, become it.
There you go. That's fantastic. What a contribution for the call right there, guys. That's the golden nugget.
Can I share one line that I study every day? Constantly connecting the community through constant contribution. Constantly connecting the community through constant contribution. As she said that there, she called there with something of value. The stronger of a base the financial advisor has in all aspects of finances, including real estate, the better financial advisor they are. You just help them help their customers without a lot of effort. Genius.
Yeah, that's, I don't know if Ali's on the call or not, but Ali still manages money for some very influential people. And I'll tell you, he gets business from it too, by the way. He gets a ton of business from it. So who are you in contact with? Who are you in communication with? Who are you in dialogue with? Who you're connecting with? Organizations, communities. There's a lady I knew. Here's how she started the real estate business. She was a school teacher and she got out of teaching because she became a stay-at-home mom. Her husband was a contractor for NASA, so he was making okay money, but she wanted to provide also. So she got a real estate license and she used to walk the kids in her community with she had those sign panels put on the side of the stroller. And she used to introduce herself to everyone in the community. She walked those kids every single day. And she would introduce herself as a local real estate professional. And her business blew up. She got all the business in that community. Her kids were in there and they just adored that. So she had little panels on the side of her stroller. Guys, if you have small children and you go, I can't get to an office, figure a way. Go to the playground, have drinks, soft drinks set up there with your name and logo on it. Who knows? And your kids are playing, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. All right, 3 more minutes. Ahas, any more leads in there? Constant connecting community through constant contribution. Thanks, Tony. Going through the chat.
Suggestion for people with little ones. So you see probably realtors posting oftentimes like weekend events, what's up and coming, what can you do that's new and exciting this weekend? When COVID started happening, daycare facilities and like church-based programs all started having different levels of availability. So I call and update my list once a month and provide it to all of my friends with kids needing childcare. So everyone knows, hey, this school has this amount of spots. This is their tuition as of this date, and just connecting people with what's available. And there's 60 schools on the list. I don't actually call them, my admin does, but something to provide value.
That's awesome. So you're providing value to the moms out there that need to know where the kids can go and everything else. Guys, Kara, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. All right. 2 more minutes. Anyone?
Just got another Facebook lead.
Go, Joey. Go, Joey. You sold that nice little home in Pawtucket there. I know that community by the back of my hand. I can walk through it blindfolded. You should be knocking on all those doors there because people have lived in that community for 40, 50 years.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I got 3 in escrow right now. So I'm just circle prospect around all those sales. So
awesome. Stop being afraid to engage. You know what? That's an awesome statement because we're always fearful of going, oh, they're going to think I'm trying to just earn their business. Yeah, damn right. You're going to earn their business. You do it or someone else will.
And one thing that I learned was, hey, you know, when I was doing this, and not to get off track, but when I was on the phone the other day, someone was saying, oh yeah, you just, you know, I'm not interested, you know, in selling my house. And I just said, whoa, when did I ask you to sell the house? I said, I'm calling because I want to see if you want to come to my open house on Saturday, or if you happen to know anyone looking to move into the neighborhood. And I actually converted that person to a future prospect because they were like, you're the first person that's called. It's a real estate agent that hasn't asked us to sell the house. We usually get like 3 or 4 calls a week.
That's circle prospecting. Guys, circle prospecting is it works. And you know what? Joey invited them to something, just like it's the preview, right? It's preview the home before it hits the market. Might be an opportunity there. Now, MLS rules nationally states that if you put a home, advertise a home, you got to put it in the MLS within 24 hours. So do it the day before the preview, okay? And you will get fined. Certain MLSs will fine you real quick because there's so many other people, realtors out there that have nothing better to do at the time than find the people that they can report. So anyway, all right. My time is up. Guys, I appreciate it. I hope you got something out of today's call. And I have no issues providing that PowerPoint to Tiffany and Joe. If you guys want it, just to kind of scroll through it, whatever you want, I'm going to put it into, they'll have it. So you guys can do whatever you want, whether you want to go out and teach on it, go ahead and do that. So, all right. Have an amazing day.
Thank you, Tom.
Now, Kara, are you still on the call?